and it must happen now. The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without fail and without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now. The question of land, the land of our...
The question of land, the land of our forefathers. You say, like, here's the President Ramaphosa saying he wants to seize the land from people he does not consider our people, and he gives them zero compensation. If some claim is a baseline, then why not ask him land he's referring to? So this in this video, in this video, focus on President of South Africa say like the land of our people must return to its original owners of the land. So it's an open discussion. No one is targeted. We are just discussing. I want to focus on where like the president explain how the land appropriations is going to be without paying any compensating. Let's play for the last time so they can see your mind. Let's play for the last time so they can sink in your head that so you can see.
Our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now.
Say it must happen now. They say it must happen now. They say like, it must happen now. What must happen now? This.
The question of land. The land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now.
This is a big moment where like blacks were so happy. They believe their land is coming back to them. But even today, they're still waiting for a land. We also the video. This is the video is going to be my advert. We also the video where we're like the president of South Africa say like the land of our forefathers must return to the original owners of this country, to our people. And the question, who is your people? I'd love to ask that question aloud to say like, when we say our people, who are you referring to? But like now in today's videos, is going to explain what is the land, how land appropriation. Oh my God, without compensating. What is the other word I can replace with expropriation? Expropriation.
From the leader of the opposition, the Honorable Maimane.
See, my president, when we talk about the land, I have hobbies. You know, the land is a sensitive topic about, but a topic that we need to talk about as South Africans since we experience apartheid and the land being taken from our people during apartheid. So this is the thing of like whether we like it or not, as a topic that we need to talk about it. I know like there are people who they don't want to hear anything about the land. They don't want to hear anything. They don't tell me about the land. I don't want to hear anything about the land because of we want money so we can get your land. But like now, our president said like the land must return. The land must return to the rightful owners. He said like that by himself. Oh, you don't believe me? Let's go. If you don't believe me, let me show you. If you don't believe me, you're going to believe me like now by crying. You're going to believe me like now.
The land of our forefathers and our land without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now.
You see, this is a president. Think about the land. So like it must happen now. By himself said like that. So like no, we are tired of seeing our people struggling in their own country. The land must be returned. Now you say like it must happen and must happen now. He said it by himself.
Land is about dignity.
Land is about dignity. Dignity that was stolen from black people during apartheid. This Julius Malema have been saying. So like land is dignity. Our people don't have land, and land is dignity. And we see our president here say like land is
an asset.
Land is an asset. Is successful. How can we run this country without a land, without owning a land? He said like those things like land is dignity, land is asset. The asset that black people don't have the asset that black people don't have access to it. The dignity that black people they don't have it today because of apartheid. But it is we are happy to see our president saying beautiful things like this. These are great news, man. These are great news.
That supports life.
That supports
the creation and the development of societies and made economic activity possible. It is fundamental to the dignity and well-being of all our people.
So like this is a 7 years video. This one is 7 years video, and this one is
the question of land. The land of our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation. And our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any.
You can see like I was talking about the land, see like it must return to our people. This is going to be my advert so that it can sink into your head. Let's go and do something like this so we can listen our president saying what.
The dispossession of land of the indigenous people of this country is therefore what I characterize as the original sin.
Historical injustice. Come where they come from. Our ancestors, they are busy there relaxing. Yeah? Our ancestors are busy there relaxing, and these people are coming and take the land by force from them. Just imagine, you are relaxing there. There are people coming and take land by force.
That continues to constrain the realization of the potential of our people.
Like they never see the potential of black people, especially when they say like, hey, black people, hey, they love that message. Hey, black people, they can't run the country. Hey, black people, they can't do this. Black people, they can't, like those kind of questions. You know, like those questions that we are dealing with here in South Africa, that they have about you. You watching this video. You the owner of the land. Hey, can't own, hey, the land, this and this and this. Come on, man. Come on. You need to remove that mindset. That mindset must be removed into your skull. I don't know how to remove it. We should use what, but it needs to be removed into your skull.
It has supported life, enabled the creation and the development of societies and made economic activity possible. It is fundamental to the dignity and well-being of all our people. The dispossession of land of the indigenous people of this country is therefore what I characterize as the original sin that continues to constrain the
original sin. Our president is as original sin to our people.
Realization of the potential of our people.
When you say potential, you mean what? When you say like potential of our people, what are you trying to say? What What are you meaning? Potential of like they can able to handle the land, they can able to build the businesses and run this country and become the part of economy. What are you saying based on that? Because I see like you're saying the potential of our people.
The return of land to those who work to the transformation of our society, and it is critical.
Is critical. Just like I said, the open discussion where like everyone is allowed to share their opinions, everyone to whatever they does not see them well. The best way you can do, you can comment like these people comment there. Is a 3 comments here. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. No more tape dancing president. Get the social land of land dot is station or competition. You understand? So you too, you can be part of the conversation by sending a comment to make it so interactive. You understand? To make it so interactive.
If we are to improve the lives of the poor people in our country.
Let me tell you something. The best way to get rid, the best way to get rid of unemployment rate is to get the land. So that land is going to create jobs. So like here, you're waiting for government to create jobs. We're waiting for government to create jobs. To go create jobs with what? When you say like, no, I'm waiting for government to create jobs, you say like, with what exactly? Because it's clear like our government, it's clear like our government does not have like to create jobs. To create job is where like other business come in this side and they create jobs by opening businesses. Because those businesses when they open they create what? They employ people. That's where you create jobs. You understand? So they say like we want government to create jobs, but the question is like to create job with what? 69. 39 between there. Because when people they get the land, they're able to create farms, they're able to create employment to those who can create employment. This guy was using what, Mar?
The year of Nelson Mandela. We need to work together to ensure that his vision for land reform is realized.
Oh, Mandela once said something about land reform. This is so beautiful. If like Mandela was able to say the land reform will happen. Land reform is when the land is taken and then is used for public use. You understand? The land is happened, then they take that land and they use it for public use. You've been dreaming of opening a garage, but you don't have the land. You've been dreaming of opening a factory to do your own product, but you don't have the land. You've been dreaming of running a farm, but you don't have the land. When those things happen, give you that opportunity to become equal. You understand?
This parliament and government should therefore be committed to the of a comprehensive land reform program that corrects the historical injustices of land dispossession.
Wow, beautiful. Bravo. You said like historical justice happened. So this form or this procedure is talking about is going to correct historical injustice. Maybe someone don't understand what is historical injustice. Like what we experienced here during that time when the land was taken, this form of thing is going to make things become all equal, which is so beautiful. Bravo, bravo.
Provides land to the poor in both rural and urban areas and strengthens the property rights of all South Africans and increases agricultural production.
Yes. Yes. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. You say like this is going to help our people to able to produce. So like maybe into farming, you know, like you wanted to do farming because farming requires land. Whether you like it or not, farming requires land. It requires land. You can't say you're going to run a farm without the land. So you're going to boost agricultural. Wow. Wow, Mr. President. What a speech.
And also, more importantly, improves and secures food security.
So, like, guys, when this moment come, you Africans or South Africans, when this moment come, make sure you use this land to boost the economy, to create jobs. Make sure you use this economy for the business we want. You understand? So like, let's not disappoint our president because you can see that he's fighting for us. You can see, look this message. Look this message. The president's fighting for us. Listen.
Payment of compensation, and it must happen now. The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now.
You see? Your president's fighting for you. So when the land is the rent more useful, let's stay away from alcohol and those things that are going to disturb us. Let's use it wisely. Let's change this country because like now we'll be all equal. When the land come back, there won't be this thing of apartheid. Hey, we are suffering because of apartheid. Because yes, today we are suffering because of apartheid. That's the truth. And no one can run away. But when the land is returned, let's use it smart and wisely. Let's do it.
Since 1994, the democratic government has embarked on a number of interventions to advance land restitution, redistribution, and tenure reform. While
then what happened? What happened? Since 1994. This is not nice, guys. Give me. This is not nice, man.
more than 3 of land was restored between 1995 and 2014. The land audit report indicates that the white people in our country still own around 72% of the farm.
Just imagine, President. Just imagine 72. They own 72% of the land, Mr. President. Just imagine, Mr. President, they own 72% of the land, Mr. President. You see, like this where like things start to make sense and able to make sure like everyone.
The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation.
This is my time and Cyril, our president's been so focused and talk about things that we need, that we wanted to talk. Give me that second. Yeah? There things that, even like President is saying, they own 72% of the land.
Owned by individuals, colored people in our country own 15%, and Africans, who constitute the majority of the people who live in this beautiful land, only own 4%.
Just imagine. Oh man, put this way, you and I are on the same page. You and I were on the same page. Just imagine. In colors 15, Indians 5, whites 22, black people, the owners of the land, they own 4%. We own 4%. Come on. Just like this is what the president is saying now. This is what the president is saying. Just imagine the owners of the land. The owners of the land, they own 4%. Even India are top of on us. Just imagine, man. Just imagine. What are our leaders doing exactly? That's what the question I was asking. What your leaders were doing exactly? Yeah? What they're doing exactly? We own 4% of the land in our own country. Yeah. This is so bad, man. This is so bad, very bad.
It was also reported that males own 72% and female only 13%.
Like the most important is equality. Whether female owns 100, whether females own 20. The most important is the land must be retained and we must be all equal. That's what the most important, Mr. President. You understand, Mr. President? That's what is very important. That's what's very important, Mr. President. You see, like on side, this one they own, this one I own this. No, Mr. President. The one that is needed, you see, like when we become all equal, that's what what is needed in this country, Mr. President. That's what is needed. You understand? So yeah, let's do things in the right way, Mr. President. Let's do things in the right way, Mr. President. Oh, Mr. President.
We must, given all this, and given the history that we have had, we must therefore work with urgency to significantly and sustainably accelerate the pace of land reform.
So like we must increase the pace. You know, like this video, it took it 7 years ago. Just imagine 7 years ago. This video, they took it 7 years ago. And in that 7 years ago, they're still talking about the same thing. 7 years ago, in this 7 years ago, they're still talking about the same thing. I don't know, like, what's happening with this country. Why in 7 years ago, we're still talking about the same thing? 7 years ago. You see, like, I don't know, like, why they delay a process. They delay the process and time is going. You understand? I don't know, like, I want to understand.
Because if we do not do so, this problem that has stayed with us as a nation for hundreds of years, when the dispossession of land started in this country and reached its zenith point in 1912 when the ANC was formed.
This thing is the issue that has been waiting there to be discussed on about the land. This is the issue that's been discussed on about the land. So we must increase the pace of the land. 7 years ago, now it's 2025. In 2025, this message we got, this is what the message we got in 2025, and you see, like, he was so tired. It was like, this message we got.
And it must happen now. The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation.
This is what we got this 2025 after years waiting for our land. He's referring to our land, the African land, not American soil. The African soil, how does it concern you? Because of you have American land, racist, send this to send Trump had the receipt to go Trump. South Africa is his country, Trump or America, no jurisdiction over them. Trump play all the speeches that he did on TV in front of them at the White House. Now embarrassing from him. Just bad as no farmers, no food. We're going to farm by ourselves. We are going to farm by ourselves. You think people in South Africa are starving now? Wait until there's no farmers left from the land. Yes, you're going to wake up. This is what Trump was talking about. And they wonder why Africa has not ever been civilized and never been. Is what Democrats want to do here. Trump is great, but his wishes never request that meeting with Donald Trump. If the land was previously stolen, then take it back is okay. No more foreign aid. Trump should have played him these two. European resettlement South Africa very largely uninhabited. They work on the land for 100 years and then make stable for their life and encourage million Africans move in. Look what happened in Zimbabwe, starvation. Yeah, we are going to deal with that. If you fought apartheid, don't tell me about the poverty, man. Starvation. We fought a war, apartheid, not the small thing of food. Oh, these goals of federal aid, Trump is always right. What Ellen was referring to. How? All the land in the country, the white farmer land, that's where you're referring to. Wake up. Yeah, he came with his hand out of Trump. Does this mean South African American? Does it mean some of African American people in America are going to go back in Africa? Just asking for a friend. Yeah, if they want to, if they want to, like, there's no problem. If like they want to come this side, same. If you want to go back to home, you can go back home. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that. It was obviously by his face when Trump brought to this, he knew all along. If the land of South Africa does not belong to original black people, Africans, then how do the land of Palestine belong to Europeans, Jews from 2000? I have friends in SA. This is happening. Wake up, people. This happened in Zimbabwe. It didn't work out well for them. Yes, in fact, Chega says no basis. Africa little stand the race war again. There has always white people on the that have been white and dark in every. We don't talk about that. We talk about like apartheid. Apartheid happened. They stole our land. The land must be returned. You see, like president himself. Or should I play it you again? He said it by himself. Listen, it's like he didn't hear very well. Let me play.
The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without it, and it must happen now.
He said with confidence. They come here, there are people. He said with confidence, like the land of our forefathers, foremothers, it must return to us. So like now, we are still waiting because this thing happened 2025. Then these people, they went there to Trump. They were crying to Trump, so the land, black people are going to be equal to us. Hey. It's like black people are going to be equal to us. We can't allow that. We can't allow Trump intervene. Trump intervened. Julius Malema deal with Trump. So like Julius Malema said, like Trump was a small boy. Julius Malema said Trump was a small boy. The land thing, it will happen. When it happened, we are sharing. I'm going to choose the big land there to run my business, to feed my people. Choose the land there to run my business, to feed my people. Yeah, man. This president said, or it doesn't enter well in your ears. There are people who things does not enter very well. There's like they're dreamy. They're like they are dreamy to say, hey, you're saying what? Yeah, hey, relax, guys. Stop shaking, man. Stop panicking. We're all South Africans. Even though when the land is shared among us, we are all South Africans. Why are you shaking? Why shaky? So like this. People are shaking, so like we can't do that. Other people does not enter well. Doesn't enter well. I'm going to make sure it enter well like now. Let me put it for the last time so that it can sink. People, it's hard for them to sink. Let me play for last time. Not you. Yeah, you're explaining how it works. People does not sink. It's like their dreams. Like I'm a dream you. So like you are not dreaming you. This is a penny you. This is a penny you.
The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now.
You can see he's not even smiling. He's not even smiling. It means like it means what he's saying. Because other people other people they're like, hey, what you say? It's not entering well. Oh, it's 2025. This video is 2025. Taught me how to farm. Taught them how to farm. They are done with them shame. His lies has worked for years. There was no reason for him to think he will be confronted by politicians. He had been dealing with normal corruption politicians. People need to relearn the history of the planet and forget what he was all taught. Because none of this has been true. He was not original from there, just lived there. Trump should have showed him this. It's a great president calling out every that comes with their land and wanting us to give them. This is why Trump brought the receipt of the there are not people who are afraid and yet they're left supporting him. Trump. See, AFB, why didn't show this President Trump? If I always give me hard times. Always give me hard times. I know like people they're not sitting well, especially about this. But I said this is a topic that will never end, whether you like it or not. This kind of topic will never ever end because of it's too like touchy, you understand? It's too touchy. So just for you to end like that, it won't give any good. It'll be a topic that always people are going to bring it up. It'll be a topic that good. You understand? So is the thing I'm like, it's a topic that it makes people to be scared.
Following this announcement, the National Assembly passed a groundbreaking resolution on this matter, opening up an opportunity for all South Africans to participate in this critical debate.
In fact, this is the debate, Shem. This is a beautiful debate. I don't lie. So just give me 30 seconds. I'm coming.
And this resolution, so we all remember, followed in the wake and in the footsteps of the resolution that was adopted by the 54th Conference of the Governing Party. It was the governing party that once again saw that we do need to speed up the process of land reform in our country. Now, this matter has been firmly placed on the national agenda, and we applaud those who have come forward with views, and this process of engagement presents a great opportunity for a new, reinvigorated drive for meaningful land reform. This, Madam Speaker, is an opportunity to assert the transformational intent of our Constitution. Our Constitution is a transformational document. It is a document that prescribes how...
Yes. Tell them. You know, guys, don't take it. This thing is not that personal. It's not personal. You know, it's not personal. It's just that Ramaphosa, he want to fix the country, and because of the majority, people who vote for him is black people. And you know what happened to black people that time was so bad. So like he tried to make things fair and equal. So no, don't take it personal. People they take it personal. So like, yo, Ramaphosa saying like the land must be returned to our people, and what. And you feel like maybe they're going to chase you out. No, they're not going to chase you out. You're going to be you're going to stay together. We're going to stay together, but the difference is this that standard of, you know, like you're living a best life than the owners of this country is going to end. That standard of is going to end. You're going to be all equal. You're going to be all equal. You're going to be like equal, man. There won't be difference. You know, but like now there's difference. And even like now, the president was saying, was the president was saying, was the president was saying black people own. I when he said black people own, it was so embarrassing. Own 4%. So now don't shake. Why you are shaky? Don't shake.
We can transform our country and how we can heal the.
Yes. Yes, there will need to be. They need to be the thing, because of the thing of like you want to see us every time coming here. Yeah, it's not okay. Yeah, it's not okay coming here seeing us like, hey, we're suffering because of apartheid. We don't have the land because of apartheid. We don't have this because of apartheid. So when the land is returned, there won't be those messages of apartheid. There won't be those kind of message of like, hey, we are suffering like this because of apartheid. Hey, we are living this because of apartheid. There won't be that. You understand? There won't be that at all. That's what I'm saying. Like you must relax, man. Relax, relaxa, and allow us to be all equal. Relax, just relax, man, and stop shaking. People are shaking their feet like this. They can't even think straight because of the speech of our president. They can't even think straight. You want to all enjoy, yeah. You want all to enjoy. Want to all be, you know.
It is an opportunity to recognize that the property clause formation. The property clause was never constructed for the purpose of retaining existing property relations in our country.
Wow. President. You see, like, man, you see, like, so like now they're going to say, hey, Ramaphosa is not a good president.
When the property clause was conceptualized, it was conceptualized with the view of saying we need to change property relations in our country. It is a normative instrument constructed to facilitate transfer of land and property to South Africans who have been deprived of land through colonial and apartheid policies.
Wow. Speaking the truth. Speaking the truth. Nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. And other people may feel attacked. Other people they may feel there's the feeling they are feeling, but there's the truth, man. You may feel the way you're feeling, but there's the truth. There is the truth. I know you may feel betrayed, you may feel whatever you want to feel, but that's the truth. Unlike equality, man, must be all equality, man. Must be all equal, guys. I know, like, you know, like benefits, man. There will be those benefits, but like they'll be gone. Those benefits they will be gone. So that's why like focus on equality now. Everyone become equal, respected, loving each other, living the best life in this country. This is what Ramaphosa is focused on. This is what Ramaphosa is focused on. This is what he wants. He wants equality. He wants us to be equal. He wants us to share the world. He wants us to love each other. He don't want division. This is a true president. This is a true president you can ever have in your life. This is a true president that you can ever have in your life. This is a true president that you can ever have in your life.
The boss can shock me.
Wow, nice president, man. Wow, what a president we have. What a president we have.
Hey guys, tattoo remove with us today. Double wavelength photon laser, the best.
Compass. Oh, but to be honest, where should we take the money? Because they have to say like, well, they must pay the land, blah blah blah. The question is, where should we get the money? I want to give you a beautiful scenario where we can able to understand. We don't have money to buy the land in South Africa. We don't have money. They took the land during apartheid, right? Listen this. They took the land during apartheid, right? When they took the land, they sent our people to stay in a matchbox, those small thing. They make sure like we stay outside. Then after that, our parents they become a domestic worker, a kitchen girl. Our fathers they start to become a garden boy. That's why this song introduced. My father was a garden boy. My mother was a kitchen girl. My father was a garden boy. My mother was a kitchen girl. My father was a garden boy. My father was a garden boy. My mother was a kitchen girl. So their man, they were working for whites, majority of them. You understand? It was so very hard for was so hard was so hard for us to make money. Then during that time, there was a business that they created by apartheid. They benefited that people after their degree are going to work for those companies. Right? So when I want to work for those companies, they buy cars with loan, they stay in an apartment. Where should they get money to buy the land? Where? Why is like this exactly? Why us? Why should they happen to us? Why us? Mm, mm, facts. Mm. You're still, my president, you're still in the land, or I'm the one who's lost. We're still in the land, or what's happened, my president, because of, I don't know you took away the land. You understand? Hmm. President, it's so hard, Mr. President. It's so hard. Mm. Mm. So yeah. No, I guess this, like I said, this is a topic that is a topic that is topic that it will never end. It's a topic that always come. You know, it's a topic that is endless. You understand? Because people are going to say like we lost our land, the land of our land of our ancestors, and then we want our land back. You understand? These are topics that we always going to come back, and we can't run away from it. We can't run away from this kind of the topics. We can't run away, whether you like it or not. The topic that we need to always talk about it. It's very important to talk about it, because of I had like based on the other debate about the land, the debate about the land, and he mentioned that they mentioned that like the best way to people to accept it, it is when people talk about it. It's part of uncomfortable topic. Topic of the land is uncomfortable topics, too deep, too touches, too. You can mention all of those, but then guys, it's the thing of like what we say, man. Justice must happen at the end of the day because we don't want something like this.
The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers must return to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation. And it must happen now.
You see, the thing that for him was so hard to take a stand and say something like that, because of why is they made comfortable on the land. Maybe soon the land will be taken, because the procedure is a thing that need to happen because of um, because of because of you understand. So even like for him is hard. It's very hard to be honest.
Affecting land reform, ensuring that they have the capacity and resources to meet the needs of the poor. Nor should we limit ourselves to agricultural land. We should take steps to address the property rights of people living in informal settlements and in the inner city buildings that have absentee landlords. We need to develop strategy, a very clear strategy to dispose of unutilized publicly owned land for inclusive urban development, to bring poor people from the periphery into the center of the cities. Now, one is not often very impressed by one.
You can see like even people in parliament are listening very carefully because of these issues, the issue that we can't run away from it, guys. You understand? It will be hard, but we can't run away from it. A lot of people become so happy sharing the land. This is going to be a beautiful thing to happen. It's going to be a beautiful thing to happen. You understand?
What DA mayors do from time to time. Said and did the other day. He said, and this is Herman Mashaba.
He said what Herman Mashaba. He said what, Mr. President. So beautiful. What did he say, Herman Mashaba?
He said, we will expropriate buildings, and in this we will expand affordable accommodation. We will be willing to expropriate inner city Johannesburg buildings where he could not locate the owner, he said, or a fair selling price could not be negotiated. He would expropriate such buildings without compensation.
There's a lot of buildings that need to take off the land again. There's a difference. Here's the thing about the buildings. We're going to take the buildings, we're going to take even the land. Wow. And those don't have papers. They must tell us where they get the papers. They must tell us where did they get the papers. If you're watching this video, clap your hands. Clap, come on. Wow. Wow.
Now, this colleagues begins to tell you, is actually a very correct resolution.
The most key. The president is working. That's one now.
And it is critical that we make this an inclusive process. We make it an inclusive process in which all South Africans are actively involved in finding just and equitable, lasting solutions.
You are right. Definitely right.
That is what we need to be doing. Now, I was most impressed, Madam Speaker, by an approach by someone who is 40 years old, who's called Mr. Codrington. He has advised white South Africans against feelings of panic about these developments, pointing out
Yeah, they're panicking, President. These people, they're panicking. Hey, this guy wasn't going to give you advice for not panicking. These people are panicking, President. They'll be like, go land. Yo, I don't want to go back to Europe. They will be overthinking, over imagining things. You understand? And I think it's very good to give them advice. Wow, that's good, President. That's good.
out that a careful reading of the motion that was passed here, amongst many other things, acknowledges that the African majority was only confined to 13% of the land.
Just imagine. Just imagine. This thing does not sit me well, Mr. President.
While whites owned 87% of the land.
Just imagine, President. Just imagine.
That the recent land oddity continues, claims that black people own less than 2%, he argues, and less than 7% of urban land.
And that 4% KRDPs. That 4 KRDPs.
Manner that increases agricultural production.
Yes.
Improves food security and ensures that the land is returned to those from whom it was taken under colonialism and apartheid.
Yes. Oh, I will learn to claim, two land to claim. Two land to claim. Wow. I have two land to claim.
And he goes on to say and undertake a resolution, said, and Codrington then advises his white South African friends I repeat, Codrington then advises his white South African friends.
I don't like how you say it. I don't like how you say it. I don't like how you say it.
That this would not be the first time the South African government has taken land without. In fact, he argues it is at least the 15th time that the government of South Africa has passed laws. Please, and he says, please do us a favor. If your ancestors did not comment about the previous 15 times the government took land, I'm guessing that, like mine, they did not, then right now would be a good time to be quiet and for a bit to listen.
Yes.
And he says, not forever, just for a bit. Do listen for a bit and then calmly contribute to the conversation over the next few weeks and months.
Yes. You see, like, this is what I'm doing. I was kindly I was so relaxed, and I was like, no, I was so relaxed.
In an attempt to find a solution that helps everyone. And he then goes on to list all this process that we are in, Honorable Maimani, because Mr. Codrington is also addressing himself to you, who has asked this question. And he says it would be good for all of us to pause a little and listen.
Listen very well. Why you that angry talk about serious matter like this? People talk about the serious matter, and you are talking while it's talking. This thing will never be allowed. It will never be allowed. Brothers talk about the serious matter about the land. Talk about the serious matter about the land. And people, they are busy. It's like, listen once in your life. Yeah? It's like, listen once in your life. People don't listen. Why do you don't listen? Listen once in your life. Listen, President, talk about the serious matter of the land. Just pay attention, please. Yourself. Or you want this video, you want this one, you want this one. They want this one, Mr. President.
The question of land, the land of our forefathers and our foremothers, to our people without any fail and without any payment of compensation.
They want that one so they can listen. Because people say, like, we must listen. Because I believe when we focus on this one, you can open your eyes. You can open your eyes. Here, this is what they want. You want. Let's go, Mr. President. Let's continue so that we can finish the video. Yes, Mr. President, can you go forward?
It requires responsibility and the maturity of all leaders. We should not pretend that there is anything revolutionary in encouraging our and nor should we resort to the kind of swart gevaar electioneering that some parties have resorted to. Let us engage in this debate as a nation.
Let us, like what I'm doing, let us engage in this and as a nation. That's why, like, I took this video and do a reaction. The reason I take this video doing a reaction, because of I want us to react. I want us to share I want us to share the same thing. I want us to understand. You understand? That's why you can see I'm here. You understand? That's why you can see I'm here, because I want us to share everything. You understand? It's not about others to feel outside, others feeling the way they are feeling. You understand? It's not about that. It's not about that. Thank you, President, for that beautiful message.
I invite all those who are angry, all those who are anxious, all those who are uncertain, and some who are excited.
Yes, yes. Yeah, you can see if they are busy, if they are laughing, it's like, yes, we are winning this one. If it's like they're winning this one. If it's like, yeah, we are winning this one. If it's like we are winning this one. So I invite all those who are angry because of this topic of the things makes others angry. Others they get angry, man. Others they don't want anything. Others they like, oh my God, why am I supposed doing this to us? You understand? That's they don't want to hear that. The truth is going to benefit all of us, so that all of us we can be all equal. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that.
And those who are inspired to be part of a finding of a solution on this issue. Throughout the process, we need to work together, guided by the needs of the poor in our country, the poor who are landless. We should be guided by the understanding that our Constitution, instead of being an impediment to transformation, explicitly demands of us that we take decisive measures to redress the injustices of the past that were given rise to by dispossession. And this is also whose land and assets were, and ask ourselves, particularly us.
Yes. Ask themselves, how do you feel when the land was taken to them like that? You are so smart, Mr. President. Very smart, Mr. President. How, Mr. President? Very smart.
Us who have land, particularly us who have assets, what would we have them do? Because right now they have nothing. This parliament is called upon, yes, to come up with solutions. As we speak now, this matter through the resolution that we have passed by establishing the Constitutional Review Committee and also having dialogue or consultations throughout the country. Just yesterday, the court dealing with the issue of labor tenancy resolved that this matter would best be resolved through negotiations and sent the litigants back to go and negotiate. From a government point of view, we are